Gotta get in the mood, folks, for all that work that's coming up. We just cracked into what would be most people's pantry. I just got into it and got our littler stuff out. Picks and berries and beads and so on. And I thought we'd give you a sneak peek into Christmas. Right here on my take on Home and Garden. And we're going to make it fun. Now, does anybody remember when I said that for fall? Next thing you know, we were doing it. I mean, I don't know where the year's going. If it gets rid of this baloney we're going through, it'll be good that it's quick. Otherwise, I don't like quick. But let's look at what we've cracked open here today. Now, if you saw in a shopping haul, and I talked about some of the vintage stuff, so here's some from last year that I'm just nuts about. It's a little book, but it's a Haida book. Great for the kids, you can put stuff in it. Heck with that, this is mine. Anyway, here's some other pieces. These are all from Hobby Lobby last year. I'm just crazy about it, and it's that 50s, 60s look. There's no replacing it, right? Here's some more real quick. In that retro 50s, 60s look. Gotta love it. The style is what really drives me. Here's a cute one. Everybody's probably seen these. So anyway, that's some of those from last year. Has anybody seen the doorknob hangers, Santas? We always had a couple of them. What's funny, you'll see things in a year and then they disappear. Now this was my mom's and it's just fabulous. It's homemade. You can't find it. There was a lot of that homemade on pine, like the Santa here. He's on plywood and he stands up, all hand painted. So here's something I gotta show you. I went nuts over these. With our little country kitchen ideas. It's a bell and they do have a clapper. There is a clapper in there. 2 sizes. I'll make probably 2 little clusters of these and make up the top with pine and berries and so on. Just nuts about those. Now here's some pine picks from last year. This I love with the blue. There's actually a Korean pine that has blue cones. I would love to get my hands on that. Haven't seen it yet. Here's the classic pine bough, losing a couple berries. Can touch them up with a pen, marker, or take them off. Real pine cones. And do I have to tell you, we get these at the end of the season if there's anything left. We just hammer those sales. That's the biggest way to get a big collection. Now here, everything, you've seen these bins. Just to keep everything organized is real important when you have a big collection. I love these bins. This, like I say, holds all our small stuff. Look at this one. The minute I open the top, I mean, I don't even have to have them labeled. You can just about see inside. But when you pop that top, you know exactly what's in here. Frosty berry picks, all kinds of different ones. I love these. Different sizes and frosted berries. It just has such a neat look to it. Different clustered ones. This goes on and on and on to do what we do here. Here's a cookie tin. You've all seen the Danish shortbread cookies. Makes a great garland, beaded garland holder. And we have many, many more of these. Hold your beaded garland, snowflake garland. So these are all pick boxes. Like I do with the tables, I'll get inspired by just a plate or a box of ornaments or something, and that'll set the stage for tables and trees and so on. And then of course the family has their input on trees, and I always ask them. Of course I filter through that. Now if anybody remembers, I know you do, but some people may never have seen them or don't have any. This is our Florida or beach series of cloth teak Santas. Now if you're used to these, you know they're in the high-end stores, and what they want for them is not funny. It's not funny at all. So what we did, we always bought after sales or reduced sales, or now we'll try to catch them online. Now there's a big swing, of course. Closer you get to Christmas, the more they want. The further away from you get from Christmas, you can get a better deal. Here's Santa, the lifeguard at the beach. Some of my favorite ones. Where are you gonna go, folks? Right there. We like the traditional Santa, of course, but the cloth teaks have just come out with everything. They've got them bicycling, flipping burgers, barbecuing, running a drink cart. He's in an airplane. Here's another one. We probably got 3 of them in the chair where he's all resting and sleepy. Just too good. You'll hear it over and over. They're some of my favorites too. I'll probably say it for each one, just to warn you and get it out of the way. Here's Gardener Santa with his coveralls. Okay, he's in the garden and he's got a hoe and he's taking care of them poinsettia plants before Christmas comes. Here's another one. I bet there's some people out there that can relate to this. They'd rather be doing this right now. Santa floating in the pool on an inflatable lounge chair. Flippers. He's got a little setup in the back with stuff. And a margarita. How can you beat it? A blow-up floaty mattress with a margarita and a cordless blender. What else do you need? There it is. Here's one more, where he's got his chair and his umbrella, and he's picking a spot down on the beach. Look at the little outfit and the sandals. Oh my goodness. Too cute, guys. One more for you in that series. Now we told you we're gonna do a proper cloth teak series. Here is Santa under the straw hat and under the palm trees. Coconut palms too. There's even a toucan in the tree. Where are you gonna beat it, folks? I don't know. Look for your cloth teaks. This little simple tree with those pastel colors, okay, just wondered if it did the same thing for you that it does for me. This bristle cone, it's a time machine for me. It whisks me right back to the 60s where I was a little kid. Too cute. That's what this stuff does. That's what it's supposed to do, if you like that. So here's just a gorgeous, like a mercury glass tree. Love the red, it just sparkles in the light. And we have a whole collection of these. I know you've seen them, you probably got a few too. I would have to keep you here all day if I pulled out our sleds. Sleds and sleighs. Okay, there's a difference. This is a sleigh. It's one of my favorite ones, and it'll probably end up on the dining room for Christmas table, like it usually does. This sleigh is in the Victorian style. Just crazy about it. We have a couple sizes. This is a sled. If you're not from here or you didn't grow up in the cold, it's metal, and I put one of the kids' little gloves on it. And I'll decorate this later on. Now I think we're gonna take you and show you all around. So folks, if you liked our video today, like, share, subscribe, send your mom over, your neighbor. Tell them we have a great channel. And thanks everybody for stopping by. You know you can follow us on Instagram at My Take on Home and Garden. We appreciate everybody, and we'll see you in the next video.